inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go through the raindrops here in Nashville. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get it! Kennedy Lions! Ready, ready!
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 9.
Ready!
Out of the gun, Ward. That one caught. It's Chinwe DK. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up to third and 3.
Ready! 70 Ranger, 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready!
From the gun, here's Ward. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A first down there on a pickup of 17.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Mitchell. Finds an alley to the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 20-yard pickup there. That's good for a Titan first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Come on, set! Viking 18! Go!
Shotgun snap for Ward. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Unlock Cougar 19!
On second down, a run with Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on third down, Ward. That's complete to DK. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Titans are out to an early 3-0 lead. Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response. as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the set. Set. Cut.
Look at play action with Young. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to tuck it and go. Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ready.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. That's to the running back, Brees Hall. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. And the Jets have a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jets.
Come on. Ready.
They'll run here. It's Brees Hall. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be taken down. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
On 2nd down, Young. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. A run here with Hall. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown, Jets.
Now the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is out on the field, and And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready, go!
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Get it!
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. Inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after the catch.
Makes the score Titans 10, Jets 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Down, cut!
On first down is Young. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set! Cut, cut!
To throw, Young. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Let's go now! 76!
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
30-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll find his receiver, that's DK. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
looking for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Hey, go steal. Come on.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
On the set.
A gain of
Ultra.
14.
Go ultra.
And the Jets first down.
Here we ready.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Black walk opposite. Green. Get ready.
They'll go again with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's
A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Let's go.
First down, New York.
Give up the middle with Hall. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2.
Right. Set.
Here's Young. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
30. Cut.
Now Young. Rolling right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal.
Let's go now. Cut.
Young. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal. Here's Young. And he's in. David Njoku. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Black. 90. Ready.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On the double.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set.
To throw is Young. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 16 on that connection, and the Jets have a 1st down.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
Now Young.
49-yard line.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow.
Here's Young to throw. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Leggett.
Okay.
It's 2nd down.
Black ultra. Set. Set.
Back to the air, it's Young. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Big gain for the Jets there. And even 30 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing is Young. On the run to the right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack. And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win.
Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. That is caught. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It covers 63 yards.
Ready?
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
60 by 6, 60 by
Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to rumble all the way home. Touchdown, Jets. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The kicking team off for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Jets will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready?
On play action, it's Ward. That's complete to DK. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
On first down, right back to Mitchell. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Quincy Williams in there for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready?
Play action. Ward. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Ward. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Hunt Douglas. Touchdown Titans. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
70.
To the air again, Ward. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense, and this is going to stay a 2-possession game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down is Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Third down and 9.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Plastic, 6. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. Over the middle, he's got to be get. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set, huh?
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
7-yard line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bobcats. Panther 60. 18. Pioneer. Dragon 60.
On first down, it's Ward. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time, and it'll be second down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Ready? Set. Ready? 8. Ready?
Shotgun snap for Ward. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Here's first and 10.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing again is Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Sisco. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, the guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all, had all the eyes on him, takes the interception, and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes, and once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick 6.
On the return, it's Robinson. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Now Mitchell. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing is Ward. throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Third and 1.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Come on, come on.
To throw is Ward. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Ready?
Third and 5.
Ready?
Again, it's Ward. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
It's first down, and it's Paul. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Here's the timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. They come to the minute 25 left to go in the contest.
Here we go. Punt.
Another run here with Paul. Has some room inside the 30. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ken Black. Ready?
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the